Hey guys, it's Jack Punkington. Sorry, it's been a bit. I've been on vacation, and on my vacation, my camera stopped working. I can't use it, so I'm resorted to going back to my cell phone. So sorry for the lack of videos. But today we have this awesome Gibson Les Paul Studio 2017 model. This was the weird year where this is technically not a studio. It's called a Gibson Les Paul Faded T, which that's a mouthful. Why not just say it's a Gibson Les Paul Studio? But I have gripes with this model, and I also love this guitar. But my gripes are it didn't come with pickup covers, and they have dot inlays instead of trapezoid. It's a weird design, but it has a really high gloss finish. I don't understand why you would have a high gloss finish with no covers and dot inlays. It's just a weird look. So I've taken care of the pickup cover situation, and tonight I'm going to completely strip this down and sand the crap out of it. We're gonna refinish it, fix the damage that it has. But yeah, I wanted to do this video as close to stock as it can be. I did find a nice Gibson bridge and new bridge pins, so they're not crooked anymore, and it's super easy to adjust. I've got new tuners coming on the way, but yeah, here's how she sounds. This is running through the PV Butcher, and yeah, so right now that's the bridge pickup. And what's interesting about this guitar and the way it sounds is I almost think, because it's a 490R and a 490T for pickups, but I think this bridge pickups is a little bit hotter than normal. I don't know why. But yeah, it's a little bit hotter. And it actually sounds really good. And something that's really interesting about this guitar, just this one, I don't know what it is, but I like using the middle position. A lot on this guitar. I don't use it on hardly any other guitars besides Montana. You'll have to excuse me, I have a bit of a, not a cold, but it's like allergies are just messing with me like crazy. But yeah, I really like the way this, I mean, all the positions, but the middle position on this sounds really good, especially if you have the bass kind of rolled back, because if you have it rolled up, I think it's a little too much, but if you roll it back, I think it really kind of fattens the sound. Bridge, middle, I don't know, neck. So this is not necessarily the guitar's fault. This guitar goes out of tune more than normal Gibson Les Pauls. It's because of the tuners. Being these two right here are dented or like bent in weird positions, and I just moved one. They go out of tune a lot more than normal, and it's really hard kind of to tune it. That's not a knock on Gibson. I mean, Gibson, they have their own problems with guitars staying in tune, but yeah. What I think happened to this guitar is I think it fell, and it didn't break the headstock, and I'm saying before it got shipped, because right here, this bridge pin, like the post, is indented into the body a little bit. And both of these two tuners are bent, so I'm wondering if at some point it's like it fell like flat on the body, but not hard enough that like it broke anything. It just impressed here and like maybe went like bam bam and just kind of knocked the tuners up a little bit. I don't know. Maybe someone got really overzealous on stage and just started bashing them on the cymbals. Because I used to do that. But yeah, so running through the butcher, I have it kind of where I like to have it set. It's a nice mid-gain set. And there's just something about the way that this guitar reacts. This amp is really cool because it reacts so well to different guitars and like the pickups, but something about this one. Add an overdrive. I don't know, it just sounds great. Just the way that middle position sounds. I love it. Bridge. Neck. Turn the volume back up. It's funny because like I got this guitar, right? And at the beginning of the summer, my brother Chris, this 212 cab and that EVH is his. He bought a 2016, which has like all the trapezoid and stuff. And it's just funny that we both ended up with guitars this year that are pretty much the same. We also both ended up with GCM amps. I have a 2000 right here that's actually being sold today. I'm sorry, and I know I'm probably going to get some hate for this. It cannot compete to my butcher. I don't know why. I can get relatively the same tone out of my butcher. Yes, I have to put maybe some more emphasis on the pedals, and I did mod this butcher. I took the bright cap mod, so it's not as bright as it was because this amp was insanely bright, and it opened it up a lot more to getting some great tones. I'm actually going to do some more mods, have a little bit more gain added because, don't get me wrong, that's with an overdrive on. It sounds great. I just want a little more push, which I know I can get. My buddy is awesome, and he's going to get taken care of for me. This review is not about the butcher, it's about this guitar. So what if you want to have like a more cleaner sound? How does this guitar? I don't even have to dial the amp a little bit different. I can just roll back the volume of the guitar. Middle. It's all about like how you hit the strings and stuff too. I mean, even rolling it back on the bridge. I mean, like seriously, I've got the gain set, and it's just such a difference in gain, really, and that's weird to say. I'm going on about the butcher, and I'm sorry about that. Like, let's see how it would sound with a fuzz. Actually adjust the gain, have the gain down and the volume up. This is what the actual fuzz sounds like. Such good metal tones, and this guitar is awesome for it. Put an overdrive on top. These, I don't know, just these humbuckers, I think, just are a little bit hotter than they're supposed to be. I'm sorry, I got lost in playing. This guitar, it gets me in a mood to play, and I really like that. It's cool because it's not super heavy. Like, this is lighter than Montana, even though this is a full fat Les Paul. Montana is not weight relieved. This is weight relieved. It has the ultra modern weight relief, but it's still got some beef to it. Just get a nice thick leather strap though, and you don't have to worry about your back hurting. Yeah, pretty cool guitar. I mean, like I said, I've got my gripes with it. The high gloss finish is kind of stupid when you don't have trapezoid inlays and pickup covers to me. I mean, nothing against it. It's just weird. I'm totally going to redo this guitar, and I can't wait. But I wanted to do a little, I guess, impromptu review of this, like stock, or as close as I can. And it's, I mean, if you can get these cheap, I paid less after I got the money back because of the shipping damage. I paid less than $500 for this, and I don't think anyone should pay more than $700 if it's mint. I mean, when I bought George, which that was my old brown one, which that came with case and everything, I paid $565. Granted, it was a 2005, and that was chambered, so this is heavier than that one. But the other thing is that was in like, let's see, 2011, 2012. That'd be like 2011, maybe even 2010. So 11 years ago. So the market's obviously changed. But this thing is really, really cool. These are really cool guitars. If you want a really nice Gibson and you don't want to pay a bajillion dollars, get a used Warren Studio. I've always been a fan of these. Who was it? I remember I had watched a video and there was some guitar player. I don't know what band it was. I wish I did. What he did is he wanted Les Pauls. He wanted Gibson Les Pauls, real ones, that he just had custom painted. So he would buy a bunch of these and just paint them up. And I was like, that's the greatest idea ever. Because, I mean, if you were to get a Gibson Les Paul standard, we'll say, in a nice color, a nice finish, you're probably paying close to $2.5, $3 grand. And then if you want to add like some coloring and stuff, like you're at that point you're wasting $3 grand. Where you can get these under $1,000, probably under $800, and you're not wasting that money because it's still a Gibson Les Paul Studio. Yes, Gibson's name is not as what it used to be, but you could still sell one of these beaten and batten for $500 all day long. I mean, I see people sell stuff like this in worse shape with headstock repairs for $500 all day long. And yeah, I don't know. I think they're great. And it's a bit of a nostalgia trip for me because of my old one. So yeah. Sorry about like the weirdness of this video. I haven't been making videos for a while. I've been trying to. I actually recorded this video twice, and I tried recording a video for that like 3 times, and none of them worked. So, luckily, I can actually connect my phone to my editing software, and I can edit this video, hopefully. Because I know the lights. I don't have curtains in here, but I know the lights look crazy. But yeah, so sorry about like the lack of videos. I've got stuff to come. I still got to get this reviewed. Buddy of mine's gonna hopefully maybe fix this for me. This is getting modded, and I'd like your guys' help too. I'd appreciate it. Like I said, selling this JCM to 2,000. I've got someone who's gonna buy it, and I'm gonna end up with pretty much what I have in it. I'm not gonna lose money, thankfully. And I'm going to use part of that money to buy a nice 1x12 tube combo. And this is why. This amp is amazing. You cannot gig with this amp. My practice space is very limited where I jam with some guys. And a 1x12 with this head could not go over the drummer. Or, I could have us mic it through our PA, but why? I've been doing is the bass player, he uses for a guitar, because he plays guitar too. He has a 60s or 70s Fender, some really nice Fender amp, but it's just a clean amp. It's amazing for pedals, which that's cool, but I like to have a little bit more gain, which, again, nothing wrong with that Fender amp. It's really fun to mess with. Like, I had a good time doing, like, some psychedelic stuff with the Strat. But it's not really my style. So, I'd appreciate a couple ideas. I'd like to try to get something I haven't tried before. He's really pushing for me to get an Ignitor. so I am gonna look into a couple igniters. I found another PV Classic 30. Those amps are amazing and I love them, and I wouldn't be against it for a fair price. But you know, we'll see. Again, sorry for the lack of videos. It's been kind of crazy. Anyway, guys, so this is Jack Punkington wishing you all a great day. Peace.